Hey there, Kendria. Nick here to introduce Ivy Rose, who will be talking to us today about writing sweet romances. She's the author of The Old River Road, which is a very sweet romance is actually about her great 5 generations back grandparents. So let's get in here, see what she has to say, and hopefully we can learn something. Kendra out.
Hi everyone, it's Ivy from Lakeside Publications, and I am so happy to be here and talk to you guys about this thing called sweet romance. What is sweet romance? I was looking all over the place trying to find a concrete definition for this thing that so many people call sweet romance, and there was a million definitions, and it seems like one of those things that everybody has their own definition of. So I kind of came up with my own as what sweet romance means to me, or how I have seen it demonstrated in books, movies, etc. In the Christian writing community, I found that sweet romance seems to have 3 essential elements to it. The first element is emotionally attached characters. Normally in books that have sweet romance, you find characters who've been friends their entire lives and were thrown together in either a dystopia situation, fantasy situation, take your pick. There's so many options of characters who get thrown together and start to realize that they like each other. However, in this instance, most of the time the characters are friends, have grown up together, known each other all their lives, and there's this slow realization that there could be something more. This leads us to the second element, which is a slow relationship evolving between those characters. Sweet romance doesn't typically have the insta-love, crawling all over each other, the things you typically see in movies that you don't really want to see. In sweet romance, the character's love tends to grow stronger based on shared belief, experiences, and turmoils that come as a part of the story that the characters have to work through together. And I personally feel like this is a more realistic approach to romance in general, but especially in books, because it's so easy on a page to make things go fast. It's easy to speed up a couple of months or a couple of weeks and make it seem really fast. But in sweet romance situations, it's usually a very slow process. And even though, of course, those times can be sped up because that's the creative license we all have, it still is a slow relationship. The third element is that there's no explicit sexual tension, mentions, whatever you want to say. The characters' bases for liking each other are generally based on character qualities, common interests, being thrown together, having to do something together, having to work together, having to solve a problem together, all the different things that generally mean friendship evolves first and then comes the emotions afterward. Which again, seems a lot more natural than the normal insta-love situations. Instead of scenes constantly about one character being smoking hot or super cute or a lot of shirtless scenes, beach wear type of situations, those types of things may still be in a book with sweet romance, but it's a lot less. There's not as much talked about. It's more left to the reader's imagination. So the reader's mind can kind of take it wherever they want to go, but it's not spelled out on the page for everyone to see. And a fourth element that I would just add, this isn't exactly concrete, but in sweet romance, nothing happens between the characters that wouldn't happen if other people were around them. So if something's going to happen behind closed doors, it's not put on the page. And that seems to be, in what I've discovered and read, a pretty normal way of writing sweet romance, is leaving the things behind closed doors to stay there and instead focusing on other elements of the relationship and the slow buildup of a friendship and then a sweet, touching romance out of that. In general, I find sweet romance to be far more realistic and much more enjoyable to read about, that's for sure. Doesn't make you want to gag, that's always nice. Thank you to Kendra for doing the Indie Econ and for all the hard work you've put into it. We all appreciate it, and we're so grateful to have this wonderful conference that we get to be a part of. Again, I'm Ivy with Lakeside Publications. I post videos every week on my YouTube channel, and I'm also all over the place around the internet. So come check me out somewhere. I would love to talk to you about how you feel sweet romance versus other types of romance. And yes, hope you all have a lovely day. I will see you later. Bye-bye.